Hello, you malodorous moles! Lord Croc Squirrel here, and welcome to SquirrelPlay for Tales of Berseria. I don't know how long this video is going to run. It might go over the usual half hour. It might be a bit less. We're going to see what we can do about that. Alright then. We have all kinds of fun in store for you today. I have actually played through a good chunk of the game so far. We're actually going to have a look at one of the early dungeons. I have not been in this area, but I am more than aware of how the game itself works at this point, so we shouldn't have too many problems. Yes, for small stuff I will probably use the auto battle because, well, carpal tunnel syndrome sucks. Okay, with me today I have the ubiquitous lovely Kitty.
Hello, everybody.
Chief Minion in charge. And I know this is the thumbnail I used for my little ball of hate rants. But just this once, it happens to be apropos. So, let's get ourselves haze, gray, and underway, shall we? I don't know what you were. I don't know what you actually. Have you been anticipating the game here, Kitty?
Sorry?
I don't know how. I don't know if you've been anticipating the game or not, because I know I've been talking to you about it for almost a month now. All right. Select audio language. You can do this in English and Japanese. We've been doing this in English thus far, and we're not watching that because we're going to get yelled at if we do. Press any of the buttons. So there are a few things to keep note of. You can pick your types. I don't know if we. Apparently there is there might be a way to change players. I'm not sure. Is the gamepad? We can go gamepad, keyboard, or mouse. Combat and general controls. Oh, there's menu controls too. So we can do all of that. Whoa, that's a little loud. We cannot actually adjust the audio levels in through these here. We've got all the graphic settings in the world. Goes all the way to 4K. Not doing that. Borderless window, windowed mode, full screen. I'm using the borderless window and I'm going through all of the nifty shit. You can also set the frame rate cap at either 30 or 60 frames per second. Usually with RPGs this doesn't matter quite as much, but it's always nice on the eyes to go to do 60. I'm completely okay with that. There's your licensing material. New game, continue, blah blah blah. And the last thing we did was a quick save right inside the beginning of this dungeon. And for you guys that don't know, I did this with the intent, yes, that's right, with the intent of not giving away too much in terms of spoilers. Meet Velvet. Velvet's had kind of a rough week. Well, okay, she's had it kind of rough the last about 10 years. She's out for revenge. Okay. Her little friend here is Rokuru, and he wears a weapon that he can't use. He's not allowed to use it. We can do the ubiquitous cooking that is always part of Tales games. Here's your strategy section where you can select what you're good for. Various fashions. We have, of course, the usual hair. We have a couple different hairstyles for Velvet thus far. She has a regular hat style. She has the normal style that she wears, and of course, this is the one she wore before she wound up in that outfit. We also have a couple different outfits for her, and these are just stock. I haven't bought anything. Here's what she looked like as a villager before things got started, before shit really went wrong. And that's what she looked like a little while, just about a day and a half ago by her standards. We're going to go with the regular outfit because that's what everybody's expecting to see. Oh, and here's our boy Roku. See that big ass sword he's carrying? He won't use it. He refuses. He uses a pair of daggers as opposed to That's a 10-gallon hat. Okay, let me get a hat style here. Yep, as you can see, his face is all messed up on the right-hand side. He, like she, is a demon. They were once human. They were, in fact, once human. You're going to find most of the demons in this game are exactly that way. Including the one we're actually out here to go hunt down. Lots of little things running around in here. Are you coming, Mr. Bat, or are you going to stand there? Okay. There are things lying about all over the place. You are encouraged to grab them at your leisure. Apparently my friend the Bat is not happy about me.
It's up. It's up. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Take that. Devour.
Now you can see why she is the soft demon, warren demon, little ball of hate.
Wow.
Me and my demon hand.
Out of my way.
Go get him, come on. Good job. Excellent job there, kiddo.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
You might want to get on that, bud. Because we didn't do very well at that particular fight. I also need to do a thing here with the settings. Because around here I should... Oh, yeah, sound output. Okay, sound effects volume is okay. The voice volume's a little high right now. We'll just turn all those down, actually. That should be fine.
Oh, I can barely hear.
What?
I can barely hear
You can barely hear me or barely hear that?
them.
You shouldn't be able to, actually. I'm more concerned with the recording, to be honest. Right. Save and return right there. Yes, folks, I am using an Xbox 360 controller because I am a hateful bastard, and that's just the way, that's what I got. I do not have the drivers and shit to do a, for PlayStation 4, because if I did, I would use that instead. Now that big ass demon hand of hers, it actually takes her health away when she uses it.
That all you got? I'll stop you.
But her preferred weapons are on the right hand side, both a blade and the healer for boot, and a similar one in her right arm. And if I was him, I'd be standing over there a little further. And she just picked up another amber blade, actually. I don't know why we keep picking those up. I see a lot of these lately. First off, your fashion blows. Take the hat off. And get your hair straight.
I love that cowboy head.
What?
I love that head.
He's fine without it, honestly, at this point. Okay. Next up, these little ball things everywhere. These are the big collectible for the game. You can use X number of them to open chests as we go, as we go through the game, and you get rewards every time. They're actually a special type of chest that let little cats in out. You know, let little kitty people out of their little prisons, and they're all good after that. Apparently they stopped off for a feast, and it was so cool and so much fun that they wound up like their souls all flew out of their bodies.
What's that smell?
Oil?
Ooh. That is some serious sludge. I have no idea how we're supposed to get across that. I don't think we are, honestly. We're going to go to the right here since we've looked everywhere else. This dungeon is apparently not as large as I was hoping it would be.
Here I come.
Die. These are supposed to be centipedes. You know what I think they are? Kete?
No.
I think they're ugly as shit. I think they're ugly as fuck. Of course, like most Tales games, it comes with its... What are you...
We're
There.
finished here. Let's go.
And we took too long getting through there. So, I think they're ugly as sin. That's what I think. So yeah, those are this week's the collectibles for this game. Little things that are run around there random. The little blinky, the little shiny lights there, little shiny items. Those actually, those will actually replenish themselves from time to time.
Out of my way!
Now you
Come on,
notice she
really?
keeps yelling "devour," and that's because that's what she actually eats, is the souls of other demons. She has been turned into a special variety of them called a Therion. And she makes, when she knocks them out, she eats them. Well, their essence anyway.
Oh, okay.
That's why you keep hearing that. Keep hearing her yelling that, especially when she's got her demon hand out. She's not actually a proper demon, unlike Doofus over here, who in fact he isn't quite as modified as some of his buddies, if you take my meaning. And we need to actually go down here and go get that chest.
You'll be rust on my blade.
We will actually be able to come back here and get some of this stuff, but
Of course, to get the chest, you have to fight someone.
sorry, run that by me again.
Of course, to get to the chest, you have to fight someone.
Yeah, I gotta kill the bats.
Come on, really?
And yes, by the way, you can also switch between keyboard and mouse and gamepad on the fly. It will let you do that. In fact, it will happily let you do that. So that's the thing that that's if that's what you like to do, then knock yourself out. Not necessarily something I like the idea of doing, but if I need my mouse for something else, then it's at least an option, and I can switch back at my whim.
Always ready to fight.
I'll stop you.
Oh. Really? I think we're gonna have a problem with some life bottles here. Oh dear, that's gonna not go well. She spent too long with her arts. You go do... No, not that. I don't want that. Not that. Or this. There you go. That got her hit points back. Ooh, a battle garment. I wonder what the... Okay, that's another thing I should probably talk about here. Your equipment. There's a couple different things that you want to be able to do with your gear. One of them is that you can actually get bonuses out of your gear. If you master your gear, then it'll give you that bonus permanently, which is always fun. Of course, various titles have to happen. Ooh, another level of those. Let's see, stuns. And we have all kinds, yep, 51 out of 60 minutes in menus alone. Devotee, I've almost got that one.
You better be ready.
3 centipedes and a bat, what do you think? Well, at least they stand a chance. To veteran Tales players, a lot of this is going to look very familiar. It plays like a Tales game. It looks like a Tales game. But this is definitely a bit better in terms of story as far as I can tell. We don't have quite as long a build up this time as we did for the last few Tales games. And certainly we're doing a bit better than we were with Zillia, because it was Zillia 2 and Zisteria that had really long lead ups. And of course we always have our gels. Gels are a ubiquitous thing. Those of you who did not pre-order this game, you've actually missed out on something that was really a lot of fun. What the hell is this shit?
I think we might be able to break this boulder.
With what?
People say I'm foolhardy.
I'm serious. I think we can do it. Are we not demons?
You have a point.
Wow. And you know what? We've actually had... Yeah. Crunch. There's one of those special chesty things I was talking about a minute ago. That goes back the other way. You can actually see the other end of the dungeon right here. This would normally be a shortcut. There's a lot of places that we've seen so far that have had this kind of that have had. This cat's box requires 25 cat spirits to open. Yes, we will open it. And I got square glasses. See, little kitty. Tell me that does not look friggin' cute.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, come on. Are you telling me you would not... Are you telling me that doesn't look good?
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Certainly looks better than Amani and her glasses. Yeeps.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly about a man and her glasses.
Okay. Yes, folks, we've been playing Fruits of Grisaille in our spare time. So here we go. We have, this is actually the edge of this particular section. They actually rendered them in 3D this time. And that's another thing that they actually do quite frequently is mark space in Tales games. Oh, you know what? When I originally walked in here and did that quick save, I thought there were some of those octopus critters in there.
Don't get overconfident.
Overconfident? This is you not dying. This is them not dying fast enough. You probably also know that you probably don't want to use this claw unless you've got a bunch of stuff that's going to be really easy to kill. Ooh, a pair of amber talismans. Well, guess what? Those go to him. Because I don't think he can. I don't think she can use them. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure she can't. Tarnished silver coins. Those are another thing they've managed to not do here that they did in previous Tales games was we've managed. They have not put on the standard 15 unit limit. I have to kill at least one of these for my.
Yo.
Yeah, they're octopi. Didn't use the standard 15 item limit in inventory. It used to be you could only carry 15 of almost any item, but I've seen a couple items go way over that now. Actually, my very first Tales game was Destiny. That was actually fun.
We were smelling. Watch your step. You won't get out if you get stuck.
Okay. By pressing A. Right. Jump. 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 Cool. Now we're on the other side. And that looks just grotesque. Especially after playing that much Resident Evil 7 over the last few days. But then compared to this looks absolutely beautiful, and in a completely different way.
Come on, really?
-1 combat. Those guys are dead. Another amber blade. See, the thing is, also note that each piece of gear, well, no two pieces of gear will by their nature have the same stuff on it. Where was I going with that, Kete? Hey, Kete.
I'm mostly watching it.
You know what they say? Falling off a rock only makes us stronger.
I don't think that's quite as saying goes.
No, it's not. Ah, wow. Okay. So that's a different path out that way. We'll be able to go there in a little bit. I'm going to try and get around these guys rather than yeah, these here, they're little cat souls. Now that we actually know what the hell they're for. Anybody? Ooh, wow. Frickin' mother load in here. The hell? Oh. Of course, there's always your herb. You know, honestly, it's a Tales game, and mostly, if you're going to judge a Tales game, it's going to really come down to the story. This one here, they're going with, they went with a theme of reason versus emotion. And our young lady here has, she's 19 years old and has every reason to be pissed off. And believe me, she pissed. The first, actually, believe it or not, Kete, the first part of the game, the first about hour or so of the game, up until the point where she actually starts looking like this, or something similar, it takes place over the course of about 10 years. We see the better part of 10 years worth of events in just about an hour or so, which was kind of fun. Yep. We actually start off with events from about 10 years ago. We skip forward about 7 years. And then it's been 3 years since we get to play for a little while and do all our fun do most of our fun tutorials, and then after that, we skip forward to the 3 years, which is absolutely freaking hilarious. and you see her go from kind of this little preteen thing to young lady, and then to the 19-year-old woman we're walking around with right now. She won't change. She won't be any older later.
Mm.
Okay, come on. Let's wander down here and see what we got. Anything down here of any interest? Maybe there was some stuff down the other end of the thing. Oh, goody, there's a chest down there, which means the boss isn't in this area. However, we're probably going to have to execute most of these to get through here intact. So we might as well just get Haze Grain underway.
I'll end this quickly.
Come on, don't just stand there, Velvet. Kick some ass and take some names. Although I'm going to be honest, there's really not a lot more to say than we did in the then I saw quite a bit of this. The combat system really hasn't changed very much, and it's very much like it was in the demo that I played for everybody here a while back. Except now we have the real game, and it's actually we're getting a better grip on how everything came to pass. We still have not met our last party member.
Really?
Wow. I'm glad I did come down here. You actually do have... There's something I like. Actually, we have every reason to go hunting everywhere. Especially since it looks like a lot of the fashion items for this game are not going to be in the DLC, but will instead be collectibles from this cats thing.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Alright. Okay, fine. Come get me, Mr. Centipede. If I don't have to run to you, I don't care. As far as absolute hilarity, we have the Michiru like Magilu, who is a, how we call that, a complete silly creature. She is the junior mageling of Doom, and for some completely unknown reason, she used doggy poo to kind of describe how we're supposed to pronounce her name.
Oh god.
Yeah, amongst other things. Looks like I'm gonna have to make with some yeah, looks like actually I'm okay. What's in here? Ooh, shadow daggers. Okay. We have no jump, as you can see. If it's within easy reach, you're just gonna collect it, even if it's over your head, which does help some. Do I want to kill those bats and maybe get the next level, or do I want? Yeah, we're gonna kill them. Screw it. Okay, some people, the big new thing for this particular game is their soul system. You saw the little blue diamonds, the little diamonds going back and forth down here at the bottom. If you see those, the more of those you have filled, the more damage you're going to do and all sorts of other nifty shit. Now wait just damn... Okay, you know what? You were a spare bat just a minute ago. Now you're an octopus. I don't get that. I think that might actually be a bug. Because every time you come out of combat and then go back into combat, mobs apparently get rearranged. They get rearranged and the numbers of mobs are altered, etc. Which is kind of silly if you ask me.
Yeah.
Here's your jumping spots. Boop, boop. The little things down here on the floor also denote where you can and can't, like, climb or do other such similar things. Alright, let's make sure we actually have hit points this time. What?
Our usual time is over.
Yeah, we're almost done. We should be just about... Okay, maybe we're not. Alright. Let's see. Already got that half hour mark down. So let's get that. I don't know how many of those tarnished silver coins. There's some chipped copper coins running around too. You see quite a few of them in the early going, but you don't see so many later. I've been getting a lot of silver. I don't know. We're probably going to have gold coins and platinum coins eventually. I don't know, actually. I haven't played very much of this game. This is actually my primary playthrough.
Come on, really?
First play on launch day, because that's always a thing.
On to battle. Deception.
Now, you guys aren't actually going to see this for about 12, 13 hours from now, but... Because right now it's just about midnight where I am as we're recording this. But, we actually started this recording on launch day. Oh. So what are you thinking so far, Kite?
Looks interesting.
I'm kind of wondering...
I'm getting the sense of the game so far.
Well, that's good. What is going on? What is with this bat? I don't know what his trip is.
Are we ready for this?
A bat baron! Ooh, a big bat.
Oh, big bad bad.
Also note that you don't hit you're not going to hit as hard, and you're going to be much worse, and you take more damage and etc. If you're out of souls. But you have to have at least 3 to get your demon hand out. What do you mean next? You wouldn't know what next was if it bit you on the butt there, Mr. Derpy. Wow.
Deception.
Wow, that was a freaking 20 hit combo there. Uh-oh, stunned. I have been stunned. Being stunned is actually a bad thing. I lose grade for that. Okay. Wow, what is with this? I thought these guys were dead. Oh, we already killed those guys. Wow.
I refuse to fall here.
Yes, dear. You're certainly welcome to refuse that. Wow, over a minute. Ooh, and that was a big monster.
Yeah.
Item free victory over powerful foe. 8.5 Oh. Oh, aerial recovery combat. That's always fun. Okay. So, that was a big critter. And apparently they do happen quite often. I have yet to, actually, believe it or not, I have yet to be ambushed. See, the nice thing is if your hand's hurt, you can just use the auto battle for most things and it works pretty well. The AI doesn't handle bosses well, but it does pretty much everything else. And life bottles are there to bring you back from the deads, to give you a mild case of the not so dead. Well, can't get across there apparently. All right. Time to get back down here, go back around, because the way out of here is probably going to lead to the boss. And we currently have 25 of those.
You're a fine swordsman.
When he
Not
tries.
As far as I'm concerned, I still have a long way to go.
What sort of demon are you?
A yaksha. I'm a war demon.
Oh, goody.
A war demon. Makes sense.
And what about you? You're awfully peculiar, even for a demon.
I'm a Therian.
Uh-oh.
Therian. That's a new one for me. What
He's
sort of demon is that?
he's going to be terrified next.
A monster that feeds on foes to gain power. I don't know much beyond that.
Huh. A woman who devours her enemies. I bet your demon type is hag. Am I right?
What?
Oh!
You've got the death glares down at least.
I think I'd probably be giving you a death glare too. How about you, Kede?
Yeah, you don't call a girl a hag.
No, you don't.
What sword style do you use? Who taught you?
I'm self-taught.
For being self-taught, you're really good. Your fundamentals are solid too. But then you suddenly throw out these kicks and all these other moves. It's really unusual.
Like I said, it's my own style. What about you, huh? What's with those two swords? You say that big one is your life, yet you never even draw it.
Probably
It's
respect.
best that I don't.
Uh-oh.
Is that part of what you learned at House Urangetsu?
Yeah, we pay our debts. That's the foundation of everything we do.
I don't get it.
I don't think you really have to yet there, Velvet. Oh, here's the thing. She actually found his sword in the prison on her way out. And she neglected to take it with her, but as soon as she opened her mouth and said she knew where it was, he thanked her profusely and ran off. And now he, like, owes her a life debt or some shit.
You'll be rust on my blade. I'll stop you.
You also note that she can actually take more damage than he can. Apparently it is. I still like those glasses on her.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Probably not. I don't know that they'd want to. Pity or compassion from you? No, I don't think they want to know what that actually would entail. And certainly the guy that did this to her is not going to get off easy. She is absolutely 100% possessed to the urge to kill him. Very, very dead. The sad part of it is, I'm pretty sure she'll pull it off. Oh, right, I know where we're at now. I was thinking we were down near that leaf, and we're not. Okay. And we now have, again, 44 of those, after we spent 25 of them. Come on. Wow. Oh, wow. The boss is clear over there. Something tells me that I might want to rethink this whole I want to keep running till this dungeon's over thing.
Well, we are at...
Either that or we're going to have to spend a lot less time in combat. Let's make sure we're...
almost 40 minutes.
Crap.
You wanted to give a taste of what it is to...
Yep. And these games... These games have a worldwide following, or rather rabid worldwide following, and it's kind of easy to see why. You've got nice action combat that you can get around if you need to. Usually they have reasonably compelling stories. This one seems to be better than most. And just they're overall a good time. It's the one series that Capcom has not yet managed to fuck up.
Maybe I overdid it.
And given what they've done to Mega Man and some of to Mega Man and some of the others in their arsenal, yeah, it's kind of surprising actually. By now they should have been. By now they should have more than screwed this up. Because that's the thing that Capcom is actually good at.
How is your sense of smell?
Why do you ask?
Those two senses work together. You know, like how if you pinch your nose while you eat, the flavor goes away.
If anything, I think my sense of smell has improved. What about you?
All my senses are sharper now. Still, being able to smell but not taste. You said Eutherians eat demons, right? Not what I'd call a pleasant diet.
Not really, no.
Talking? What do you eat?
I drink, mostly.
That doesn't sound pleasant either.
Yeah.
Nonsense. There's nothing with more depth and variety. Every ingredient, every process alters the whole.
Oh,
The
yes.
rich, complex flavor dancing across the tongue. The mellow aroma exhilarating the nose. But what would a child know of such things?
Whatever.
The only downside is, now that I'm a demon, the stuff goes to my head faster than before, too.
Oh, shit.
Now that you're a demon, huh?
Well, that's that's no fun. Oh, I can imagine how that might be a little rough for him. All right. We're going to skip that. I'll just grind later, honestly. I can do that in a little different place. In the interest of getting some of this stuff done a little bit faster, we're going to do this. We're just going to do it this way. Break. More cat souls. And I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what the cats in question actually called, the cats that told us about this actually called this. But, yeah, needless to say, there were, the cat shit jokes were flying during that conversation. Okay, there we go. Warp points. Oh, well, okay. I haven't seen another warp point on the map, but that's okay. Here is our save point. Which is another thing that really hasn't changed much. Save points are save points are save points. And now we're going to go here into the boss room. Welcome to the boss room. Where is he? We're looking for the we're looking for a
Exorcist.
Did he slip and fall?
No, he got himself killed by that guy.
No, he was thrown in.
What? Okay. Generally activate a weak point combo. Great. Okay. Damon Dial is weak against demi-humans, fire, and earth. Yep. Harsh rebuttal to scaring edge to tearing thorn will activate a weak point combo. Okay. Okay. Uh... Let's start with Searing Edge, Harsh Rebuttal, and then Tearing Thorn, and that way we at least tap that way at least we can do that. Rising Moon's irrelevant after that. Okay. Alright, apparently I'm hitting it a little too often. Now we get to kill.
We found our murderer. More fools from Helavis came hunting me down, did you?
It seems that way. You won't get away.
See this? I'll stop you. For what? I'll stop you. For two. Deception. You little. See this? You're in my way. You little. For what? Deception. You little.
Come on, you guys can do that. You guys can operate this ship a little faster. Come on, really? Let's go. Come on. So yeah, this is actually our boss for this dungeon. Once we finish kicking his ass, we can actually shut up shop for a little bit.
Oh, it's a very typical Japanese RPG combat style.
Well, actually, no. Trails of Cold Steel actually has a more typical style. This one here, this kind of automatic battle is actually almost entirely specific to the Tales games, believe it or not. And when I say it's got an action combat style, it's a lot of button pressing, and combos and stuff trying to get through this. It's almost like you're in a brawler on top of an actual RPG.
Won't die yet. Not until I have my revenge.
For what?
Revenge?
The bastards at the guild who tried to kill me. They want me to take the fall for their smuggling operation.
Uh-oh.
Wait, are you saying the whole guild was involved?
Of course. You think a second-rate sailor like me could pull off all that mischief by myself?
Uh-oh.
I mean, sure, I was in on it. Helping them wasn't without its benefits.
He has a point. It would take more than one person to dig that tunnel into the warehouse.
Uh-huh.
Problem is, our extra-legal activities were a little too successful. The Abbey was bound to notice us at some point.
Uh-huh.
And dead men tell no tales. So they blame it on you and kill you to cover it up. Looks like it's not going quite how they planned.
How do you mean to get this revenge of yours?
The raid on Helavis. I'll kill the lot of them. This I swear.
That would be suicide. Do you have any idea how many exorcists are around?
They'll hunt me down no matter what I do. I just want the guild to pay for what they did to me.
Fairly reasonable.
That's all I wanted. But I guess even that's not gonna work out.
Shot a little girl back.
Take this back to town and tell him you're dead. That should be enough to satisfy the exorcist and get them to call off the search.
But why?
I have my reasons. We need a boat fixed for starters. Plus, if you stir things up after I leave, I imagine it'll slow down anyone who's following me.
Smart girl.
If that's what you want, miss, I won't let you down.
I like the way she thinks. How about you, Kitty?
Yeah.
A Denord bottle. I don't even know what that is. I've never seen. Oh, okay, Gary. Instantly sends you to the entrance. That's actually perfect. Okay. By pressing. Okay. Fair enough.
By the way, how on earth did you find out where I was hiding?
Luck. And a solid hunch.
The village I grew up in was the dullest, gloomiest place ever. I hated it so much I became a sailor first chance I could get. But look at me now. If I could do it all again, I wouldn't abandon my home.
I see.
Make them pay for my tail. Except that we took the tail. We were the ones that took the tail. Well, I don't think that really matters at this point. If losing his tail is the worst he's going to get, he should probably count himself lucky at this point.
Yeah.
Because she would have absolutely no problem ending his ass. The only reason she hasn't ended his ass is because he seems to be kind of useful. Okay, so. Was it the left trigger or the right trigger? There we go, it was the left trigger. Back to the ice caps. Okay, off we go. Into the Wild Blue save point.
Is this really how you want to play it?
Listen, I'm being hunted too. It's only a matter of time. I can't afford sympathy.
Okay. So that's going to be it at this point. I know we ran way over the usual time. But again, PCs occurs. I'd probably go back and play this again sometime. What do you think, Kitty? Might be fun?
Of course.
Only thing is, if we do that, we probably start from the beginning because, well...
Oh, yeah, that was I was going to suggest because we have no freaking clue of the story.
That's because I was trying to do a little bit different sort of tech demo. Get into the actual meat of the action and kind of show you what it's all about, as opposed to being silly and running through the beginning bits, which really don't help anybody very much. So yeah, that's kind of where I was at with that. And tell me I'm being wrong-headed. No, you can't. I know you think it, so you can tell me that. I don't care. All right, guys. What?
I stopped thinking so that you cannot read my thoughts.
I knew you were going to say that, though. Okay, so
I don't even think anymore in your vicinity.
that's not true. We both know it. Okay, so that's it for me. How about you, Kitty? That's look about right for you too.
Yeah, very interesting. I like it.
Okay, so between now and then, be safe, be sane, and
Let's make games fun again. See ya.
see you later.